Hello guys. Welcome to the Work It On graduates. If you're new, my name is Tabo. In this channel, we'll talk about ways to make money full-time and part-time, and just showing my journey how to actually make money full-time and part-time. So today I'll be talking about, as you have read the topic, what is the best time frame to trade Forex, especially for beginners. Okay, so this is a question that I usually get. So I just wanted to actually tell you the best time frames to answer that question for you. Okay, so as far as time frames are concerned, it's all based on the time you have to trade the markets. Okay, some people have full-time jobs, so they may not be able to trade like people who are maybe doing Forex full-time. Okay, at first I was obviously part-time in the markets, trading now and again. So I obviously needed different ways to look at the market. So I couldn't, for example, do trading, day trading, which is like sitting in the charts and looking at the pairs all the time. Okay, so are there two different types of people? Okay, so those are the full people are full-time, like working. Okay, so if, for example, if you're full-time working, and you're only part-time on the markets, that's you're going to have to approach the market way differently. So if you're part-time, okay, I'll just start with part-time. I know it's number two. So if you're part-time, the time frames that would be good for you is 4 hours and going above. Okay. However, you can still do lower time frames. So if you're working, so what you do, you'd rather maybe do, for example, H1, which is one of the time frame which you look at the candlestick moves each hour, the candlestick moves. Okay, I'll just show you on the charts what I mean. So you can trade that and set your stop loss and take profit. Okay, so you can automatically do it even while you're working or you're not. So that's why I'm saying it's sometimes the time frame thing, it just depends. You can literally do anything in the markets as long as you can set your orders to hit when they reach that certain level. Okay, but just to be transparent, I just want to obviously say, okay, I started with the part-time, so I was using like H4, and yeah, like H4 and H1 was kind of like the ones like a major kind of. When I used H1, it was obviously I put orders. Okay, so I was like, okay, I put a trade and I say I'll just put my stop loss and my take profit at that particular point, or I can put orders when I see if, for example, it reaches a level that I'm expecting the market to go, it'll trigger that order, and then it'll obviously buy or sell, and then I'll put my stop loss and take profit. Okay, so you'd obviously want to focus on those. So let's go on the chart. So let's first look at part-time. So if you're part-time, so guys, here's my chart. So if you are obviously part-time, these are your number one friends. Those are my number one friends. H4, daily, okay, and H1, okay. Those were the ones I used. When I used H1, it was basically so that I can check each and every, maybe during my break time. Okay, all right. So that's what you can use. Okay. So but like as I say with these, even with my students, they use any time frame, whether you're working or not, as long as I said before, you put your stop loss and all your orders before you go to work and let the market go. Okay, so yeah, so what happens obviously with H1, so if we zoom in, so each candle represents 1 hour. So 1 hour this happened, another hour this happened, another hour this happened, this 1 hour. Okay, so for example, if you're working, for example, in 9 to 5, so if you're working, let's say, I don't know, like 8 hours a day, So let's say you bought here, for example. Okay, so your candle will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So your market would be here. Let's say you bought here and maybe taking profit somewhere here, for example. So you see, you would have made money without really looking at the chart. Okay. Or if you did H4, it's more obviously. And also, there are other various factors which influence the market, guys. The news can make it move faster. Sometimes the market can move a bit faster. So obviously H4 and D1, we can, those are more reliable if you just want to look at your charts after work and before work. So H4 and D1. Okay, and then if you go to part-time, so for part-time, okay, it's you focus on M15. So each candle at 15 moves at 15 minutes and at M30. Okay, so if you're using these are normally scalping. Okay, so if you have a lot of time in the market, okay, so now you are full-time in the, so we're talking about the sorry for you being full-time in the markets and you part-time maybe on your job or you don't have a job. Okay, for example, like me. Okay, I'm like full-time on the markets, but I mean I don't trade each, and if I want to, I do when I'm scalping. But yeah, normally 15 and 30 is for scalping. So normally those are influenced more by news. So you'd have to just check up on news when you're trading those, obviously, but you're still going to be able to do it because you'll be looking at the charts each and every 15 minutes or 30 minutes. Okay, so the pros when it comes to this H15 and M30, obviously scalping, you can make a lot of money quickly. As you can see, if you look at here, from this time to this time, for example, 5:30 to 12:30, that is maybe like 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours. You'd have made a lot of money. Huh? Let's see how many pips, for example. Look at, okay, 56. So you'd be aiming at like 56 to 40 pips. Okay, whereas for H4 is more of like a swing. Okay, it's more like a swing. Okay, so that one is like growing your accounts bigger. So, but yeah, so those are the pros for this, and the cons is that you have to be on your computer. Obviously, that's why I said if you have time, then this is good. Okay, and then the H4, obviously, the pros of this. And also these two, you have to check, obviously keep checking what's happening in the news and stuff like that, which can be a bit of a hectic one. But yeah, as long as you're following your strategy, you should be cool. Yeah, it really should be cool. You can still trade these. It's just that you just have to be aware. Look at your schedule and check which one works and just focus on that. For example, you can just say, this week I'm focusing on M15, M30. Okay, let's see how it works. Okay, they all interconnect, guys. You just have to remember that, okay? Don't be too confused. Okay, don't look. I know people can look at other people saying, maybe gurus telling you, no, this time frame is good. Guys, it's not that time. It depends on the strategy, okay? No time frame is good. You can trade any time frame that suits your needs, okay? If you have time, then you can be able to trade, all right? The market will move accordingly. Yes, the interchange, the other one might lead to the other time frame, but don't look at that. Just focus on the time frame you're looking at, okay? For example, if you're buying here, you say, maybe I'm taking profits here, for example, okay? And then you leave it like that, okay? So you wait for a couple of hours to maybe you'll take your profit here, okay? For example, okay, so you just wait, maybe buy here, take profit there, okay? For example, this would take like 6 hours, and then you made your money, all right? So there is no time frame. So whatever strategy you get, just make sure it's suited for that. You make it suited for that time frame that you can be able to trade with, okay? As I said, even with the people I help my students, I have a beginner strategy. So I guide them through that, what they can do with that. They can trade with those lower time frames, because my aim is to help them grow accounts quicker. Okay, so even while they're working or not, they just have to put in their orders there, and yeah, that's how I work. Obviously, that's what I say. You have to make sure you know everything and know a strategy that is working for you. Okay, so that's basically it. There is no really good time frame. You can just focus on one. One can lead to the other, but don't get confused as a beginner. I know people can make you get confused, but literally you can just focus on one. If it's lower time frame, just know it's going to be affected by the news. And then the higher time frame, whatever strategy you're using, just make sure it can work for you and you can be able to have the discipline, because that one you have to wait for longer. Those are lagging. Okay, these days I hardly trade these. Okay, they're quite long. Do you wait? Okay, I like these personally now. Okay, because when I want to make quick money, I want to make in and out of the market. Okay, so guys, that's it. Yeah. So I hope you did get value, guys. So if you did enjoy the video and the advice, and I hope you can be able to apply this and find it a best time frame for you that will work for you, not what other people are saying. Okay, or whatever strategy you get, make sure it's suited for that time frame. Okay, make sure that's the most important thing. Your strategy, make it suited for the time frame. As I said, my students, I give them for 15 minutes to 1 hour a strategy which they can use. They need to stick to that. So other than that, guys, I hope you did get value when in regards to this. I think on Sunday I will be able to even put in like showing you where the market is going, the direction of the market. So I haven't been doing that for a while, and people have been asking if I would be able to do the market analysis, where the market is likely to go for the week. I'll do that on Sunday, and just to show you how things are going. So you can probably get some signals and make some moolah as normal. Okay. Yeah, but other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you can make more money with these tips, and I hope you can make money. So guys, if you haven't just subscribed, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos where I give you tips about Forex trading and more, and also other ways to make money online, so you can make money and hopefully even put it in your trading accounts and make your account grow. Okay, so see you in my next video, guys.